What is the Guru Granth Sahib for you? And has it changed over the course of your lifetime? The meaning within it, the essence of it.
Guru Granth Sahib is the essence, it's the reservoir of spiritual knowledge. It is, from the Hanga perspective, it's almost spoken of as the fifth Ved, Panjama Ved. So all the wisdom, knowledge, and so on that was in the ancient texts, all the Rishi Munis. So in Guru Granth Sahib, you have writings of Bhakt Jayadev, who was a devotee of Krishna and so on in the 12th century. Then he goes to Guru, and then you have many bhakts throughout the centuries that's come there. You even have Sufi peers in there, like Baba Sheikh Farid, Beacon Shah, because their philosophy of life was Badat al Wujud, that all is the essence of Allah, and Vedant is that all is Brahm. So they can easily match.
Beautiful.
And it teaches you bhakti, but bhakti together with gyan, because by themselves they are inadequate. So you need intellectual intelligence with emotional intelligence. So the Guru Granth Sahib is the Guru Gurus for me. Guru Granth Sahib is that reservoir of Brahm Vidya. So Brahm Vidya, knowledge of the infinite, is everywhere in the universe. So if I go to Americas and listen to a Red Indian or something, and if their words chime with the knowledge which is Sanatan, which is universal, I can bow my head to that. If I go to Africa, anywhere I go, and wisdom is wisdom wherever you go in the world. And the purest reservoir of wisdom, for me, is the Adi Guru Granth Sahib. Other texts like the Bhagavad Gita, the Upanishads, the Vedas, these are writings of our ancestors. So he says, Ved kate mat go chute. Don't call the Vedas or the Shastras and even the Semitic texts. We don't call them false. But just like you have your parents, I have my parents. So my spiritual parent, the way I understand Brahm, for me, is the Guru Granth Sahib. So it is the reservoir of purest spirituality.
Are you still studying it at this stage of your life?
You can never ever stop. It's so deep. It's a tar. It's bottomless and so on. So every time you go through it, you'll be amazed. You find new stuff. You go through it over and over again, and the same word takes on another meaning and so on. So you can never ever because the knowledge in there is infinite. Like our mind is finite. The finite vessel cannot encapsulate the infinite.
If I wish to dive into the study of it,
Yeah, you first just start simply read it, and if you can't read Gurmukhi, look at for credible translations and so on.
do you have a recommendation?
The purest Sampradayak understanding of Guru Granth Sahib is in Gurmukhi, but the language is Hindi, is the Frikotika. That's the purest.
Okay.
Traditional Sikhs in the Sanatan world, they look upon the Frikotika as the most relevant and so on. But the Guru Granth Sahib, like I said, the knowledge in there is atha, is infinite, and no one can really do they can never do justice to it. It's just, it's bottomless.
Aji, do you want to mention the two other books?
Yeah, there's the Dasam Guru Granth Sahib. So Guru Gobind Singh wrote the Dasam Guru Granth Sahib, and it is there for arousing Biras in you, the warrior spirit in you. For Guru Gobind Singh, in his time, was a time of political turmoil, and there was persecution of the Hindu masses going on. And don't forget, in that period of time, the Sikhs thought themselves as Hindu. With the Fadla, it's called the form of Shiv. Pratipro Khalsa Shiv Rupan. So the original form of the Khalsa is the form of Shiva. Okay? Now, we're not worshippers of Shiva in the sense that because we only worship Nirguna Vaheguru.
Ikonkar.
Ikonkar, or Brahma, the infinite. But we bow at the feet of Shiva in the sense that he's the Adi Dev. He's like our great granddad. So we have Shiv, and then we say we have Sadashiv. So when Shiv sits in meditation, he's meditating on his true self, the true self, the Sadashiv. the Atmadev. That's Brahm. So we also worship on that. And in writings Guru Gobind Singh even says the Tarka mantra, the mantra of the. So Tarka mantra literally means that mantra of the age without give you salvation. So Tarka mantra is Ram. And Vaheguru, the Shabd we speak now, Vaheguru, if you look at the ancient texts of Sikhs, by Gadas and so on, Vaheguru is derived from the 4 letters of Vishnu, of Gobind, Hari, and so on. So in other words, it's the 4 names of Vishnu, like the first letters from them for each yug. That's where Vaheguru mantra comes from. This idea that Sikhs and Hindus emerges with the Singh Sabhas of the 2 schools. There's the Lahore Singh Sabha, and then there's the Amritsar Singh Sabha. So when the Christians came here with the British, they tried to convert the Indians to Christianity, etc. So on. And then Sikh resistance came in the form of Amritsar Singh Sabha in I think 1872, the first one, and that was Sanatan Sabha, gathering of Sikhs. So, but then the British intervened, and they then created the second one in 1879 called the Lahore Singh Sabha, which was, so the Sanatan Singh Sabha thought themselves as Sanatan and Hindu, and they linked with the Sanatan world. The Lahore Singh Sabha saw themselves as completely distinct from Hindus, and they have no understanding. So that's why when you go now on the internet and so on, you'll see the interpretation. So for us, if I say Ram, Hari, Gobind, Gopal, from a Sanatan perspective, I view them both from Sargun form and Nirgun form. So I respect the Sargun form, but I worship the Nirgun form. Whereas if you go to the Lahore Singh Sabha mentality, they are more Christian. We say them they're Christianized. So they say like Ram will be just Lord or God or someone. So Tanman Sompyo, Krishna Purit. So offer your body, your heart, and mind in the love of Krishna. So this line is a line of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Okay. So if you look at their translation, they'll just say offer your body, mind, heart, etc. to love of the Lord. Like, but we acknowledge Krishna in the Sarvam form, but it's Brahm form. So it's changed that way. So when the British came in, divide and rule, and you see throughout India, like those divisions are still here. Like the repercussions of those divisions, I would say, are still here.
Yeah. This was 1872, you mentioned.
Yeah. So the Asam Granth, up to this point, before the British came in, was universally acknowledged amongst all the Sikhs. And it's a martial text.